What's good, my fellow porters? In today's video, I want to talk about zip lines in Death Stranding 2. I spent a little bit of time learning everything I could about these. This is going to cost you 2,000 bandwidth, and it's going to be a structure from the government base all the way up to the lone commander. So without further ado, let's go ahead and lock in. The items you're going to need are going to be 4 or at least 3 PCC level 2s. You will receive PCC level 2 from the Dowser as soon as you reach chapter 6 and you get to that point in the story. Of course, like all my other guys on the channel, there are no story spoilers here, so you are free to walk about the cabin. Now, this is the government facility. We're going to start at the top. All right, guys, I just made it all the way up to the lone commander. As you can see, the BTs are in the area because the timefall is coming down and the lone commander is right back there. And just a little bit of extra for the video, you can see that my battery is extremely low. If you have some of these electrobytes on you, you can go ahead and crunch down on those. Those are going to recharge your battery for you, so definitely make sure you have a bunch of those on you at all times. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and whip out our PCC level 2, go down to our zip line. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks about these zip lines. First things first, don't worry about which direction it's facing. When this thing is actually in front of you after it's built, it will rotate. So I actually have a BT like marching near me right now, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going to take this a little bit over to the right. He usually never gets that close, but I guess today he wants to be friendly. Anyways, right about here is where we're going to place our first structure. And don't worry about the angle. We're going to adjust that a little bit later on. So we're going to build our first structure right about here. Where is the BT at? He's not even over there. That's weird. Anyways, so yeah, like I was saying before, you don't have to worry about what direction you place this down because it rotates with you. Kind of insane. Next up, now that we have the first one down, you want to run immediately all the way over to the cliff on the far side. And this is going to be the second one. Now, I can possibly get away with only 3 of these, but I will use all 4 to guarantee that we get all the way down to the government base in one piece. So right about here, you're going to see a cliff. And you should be able to see my watchtower from here, right there. So we're going to place our second one right here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and place down second structure, go to zip lines, and I'm going to place it right about here. And it says the obstacle is detected. So in order to fix this, all you have to do is tap triangle, and there you go. It's going to change the angle of the zip line. You can change that to curve or go under or over. We're going to make this one go over. And I want to get this as close to the edge as possible so that I can, adjust the angle when I get down to my watchtower for the perfect, connection. All right, so this is going to be the second one. And there we go. Now we have a zip line that takes us from this point right here all the way over to the lone commander. But let's not stop there. Let's go ahead and get down to my watchtower. You guys are using the roads. Hey, shout out to all of y'all for using the roads. It took me a while to get those resources, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. But anyways, I wonder how far these zip lines actually reach. Like, I'm kind of curious, to be honest with you. I'm going to try to go all the way down to my watchtower. I don't think it goes that far, but hey, it's worth a try, right? I might possibly need to put one right here. I'm not sure, actually. But yeah, let's go all the way down to the watchtower and see what happens. If not, I'll backtrack a little bit. It's no big deal. right about here is good too. So let's go ahead and bust out another PC, a zip line, obstacle detected, of course. And no, it still has, oh, I can place it right here. Excellent. So from this point right here, I can shoot myself up to that zip line, no problem. And this is this is pretty far away. So I'm actually impressed at how far I reach. So I know that this point where the trees are is okay. Let's continue on a little bit further down to see how far we can stretch this. A little bit of stress testing. Okay, so yeah, we can visibly see the zip line from here, so it should make it. A little bit of luck. Out of range. Okay, so 370 meters is too far. Let's see, how close do you have to be? Exactly 300 meters. All right, so 300 meters on the dot and you'll be able to build it. No problem. I'm cool with that. And that one is set up there. And then we'll place the last one down 300 meters over this way. Okay, and the final zip line is going to be right outside the governor's base area. So that is going to be exactly how you set this up. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if this was helpful in your world, and let us know some other locations that you have placed down some zip lines that could be helpful for the rest of the community. Hey, I love this game so much, and I will always make these types of guides for you. So if you find these guides helpful and informative, go ahead and smash that like button, sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And just for some extra information, you can take one carrier and yourself on the zip line. You can't take any vehicles, but a carrier is allowed to go on the zip line and you will be a-okay. Yep, this is awesome. Let me go ahead and deliver all of these items up to the lone commander, and I hope you guys enjoy this zip line. Let's go ahead and test out our zip line. And for now, though, it's your boy MSensei, but I'm going to go ahead and skate up out of here. Wow, that is awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad it works.